It's that moment of fear when you have no heat going on upstairs, your wife needs to take a shower, and you come down to find out that you still need oil that you ordered and that you're waiting for. So the tank is on empty, and if we go over to the boiler, you can see that there's clearly a problem with this light right here. So we're going to show you how to get this boiler working again. First off, you have to go to the gas station and buy some diesel. Diesel can be used in place of home heating oil when you have to. It's going to cost you a little bit more because usually it's taxed by the state, and it might even look a different color. Home heating oil is dyed red, so that way they know whether you pay taxes on it or not. So we're going to get this thing working. Again, go buy diesel, and I'll show you how to fill it up in the fill pipe outside. Alright, so after you buy the diesel, which is basically the same thing as home heating oil, it just doesn't have a red dye to it. You find the fill spout, and you'll see that it has two different things. You want the bigger pipe. The bigger pipe is where the diesel is going to go. And then you take your diesel can, and you're just going to put the diesel right down the hole. That's it. We filled up 5 gallons of diesel outside. We're at the boiler, and what we're going to do is we're going to have to bleed the system, and that means that we're going to have to get the air out of the oil hose right there. So we're going to need some type of catch can. We're also going to need a 3/8 inch wrench for this Beckett burner to open up the bleed valve. I have a container to catch the oil while I bleed it from the system. You're going to see bubbles come out of this nipple right here. It's on the left side. We're going to loosen that up, and fuel's going to come out, and it's going to get the air out at the same time. When you stop seeing bubbles at all, or any type of air, that's when you close the valve again, and then it should fire up the system. If it doesn't, we'll show you what you need to do. So here we go. I'm going to loosen this up just a little bit. Put my wrench on the nipple. You only need a couple turns, like 2 or 3 turns. Okay, and then I'm going to go to our starter button. Again, yours might look different. It might just be a red button. You're going to push it once, and you're going to see fuel come out of here. So I'm going to push it, and we're seeing fuel. You see how it's kind of sputtering out? See if there's air in the system. So we're going to keep doing this so there's no air. There we go. We want a steady stream of fuel. There we go. Close it up. And you just heard the burner turn on with the flame. So you've just reprimed your system, and it's working. You will have leftover fuel. Again, this is diesel that came out of the line. I had to do this once before because I'm waiting for an oil delivery. But when you started your system, it's going to heat up the water, which is at 67 degrees right now. Now, let's say that this stopped, the primer stopped. In other words, the oil stopped flowing out, and then it just stopped and no flame came on. What you would do is you'd probably have another red light here, or you'd have that red button that you have, and it might be locked up. You might have a hard lock on it. On this model, you would hold down the red lighting button for 15 seconds, and it would start spewing out even more oil to prime. If you do that, and you get all the air out of the system, and something's still not working, and there's a red light going on, or it's just not firing up, you probably want to contact a company at that point, because there's probably something wrong with the inside somehow. But this is how you prime and get oil to yourself in times of emergency or need, when your oil delivery is on hold, or you're waiting for it and you run out of oil. As always, if you like this video, found it useful, please subscribe. And if you have a product that you would like reviewed, please contact Eric by emailing him at eric5150diy@gmail.com. Have a great day.